Hello everybody and welcome back to Just Be. So when I was like doing my cards, this one fell off. So I'm not sure if Spirit's trying to tell me that there is going to be a flood coming soon. There's going to be flooding like in England. If you think of all the places where it is easily flooding, I think it's like for you now, if you're living in one of those areas which are easily flooded, make sure you're getting all of these drains blocked out now, because the flood is going to come in the next couple of months. So make sure, make sure that you've got all of those. You can do the drains yourself. You can get prepared for them and you can help out all of these workmen. Remember, if you've seen it being done before, you're going to know how to do it, and you're going to save so much time. You're going to save so many people working and overworking, because floods are going to be quite bad. Whatever this is, it's going to be a really big flood. I don't know if Mother Earth is trying to tell us something with the weather, or warn us about something about the weather. Right, I'm going to do 3 of these, if this is the first ones to fall out. Please, Spirit, tell us anything you need to tell this person. The Matrix. Think about the Matrix. Let's take it how it comes out, guys. So we've got reference, discouragement, and invisible. Let's take one more, please. Loads. Refreshed, aggressive, desperate, and embarrassed. Okay, so maybe someone's just realizing that we're living in the Matrix. Maybe that they're invisible. As they're realizing we're in this Matrix, they're understanding they are invisible, and they're just getting discouraged by the truth, because once you know the truth, you can't get out of them. Once you know about the Matrix, it's very hard to come out of the Matrix. Once you've seen things that are awakened towards you, it's very hard to come out of that. So maybe someone's trying to go for the reference. They're trying to find out more about this Matrix now they're waking up or something. And it doesn't even say waking up, so this person isn't awoken yet. This person is just finding out maybe things that are invisible towards them. This is causing them a lot of aggression and embarrassment, and they're getting very desperate because they want to know the truth. They want to feel refreshed. They feel like if they understand the Matrix, then they're going to feel like refreshed at the end of it. But they don't realize when you're finding out about the Matrix, you go through all of these emotions before you find, let's see who's involved in, before you and it has a sleep backwards on here. So maybe this is the desperation, like, of the person not wanting to go back to sleep, or feeling like they might be waking up, but they don't want to go back to sleep. I just want to know about the, what do we want to know on here? I want to know solitude. Maybe you find this Matrix when you're in solitude. Yeah, this is about a man who has grey hair. Intelligence, fishing for gold kind of thing. Dark haired woman. Gosh, there's a lot of people in this. There's a lot of people in this. There's a lady, a dark-haired woman, a grey-haired woman, and a grey-haired man. So there's 4 people looking at this. And they're not young people. What are you all working on? One, two, three, four. There's 4 different. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 different emotions here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they might be all working together. One is embarrassed, one is desperate, one is aggressive, one is refreshed. And this is the youngest one as well. But they're all working at something. I'm thinking this is something to do with the floods, but I'm not 100% on this. And this one was their barrier. So they're being stopped. Yes, they are being stopped. And that's why maybe this man's embarrassed, this person's desperate, this person's aggression, and this person feels refreshed, like they didn't want to go through that. Too much work was done to tell people the truth about the universe or something, about the world. Something to do with the floods. And if you see, he's actually by a river. What is he digging for? Money is part of the matrix. So are these people working together to like... What are you referencing? What are these people referencing? I'm picking up that these people are references a person. I don't know if you're all working together to figure out a person or something. You're trying to dig. Someone might be digging. 4 people are working together to kind of work out. Maybe this person they're trying to work out is invisible. Because it says invisible. Maybe what they're trying to work out is invisible. Something about savings, and it's definitely something to do with money because he's searching for gold. Savings. It says preservation and it says meanness at the bottom. Adventure, explore a passion and travel. Yeah, there's no blessings. And it said it was down here about angry, so an angry, aggression. So is fulfillment, well-being, enlightenment, offense, madness, and unpleasant. Profession. Someone is someone who saved a lot of money is adventuring out somewhere, but there's something to do with like your blessings, someone's angry about it, the profession, you multitask. Someone wants to marry someone, or someone wants to promise someone something, because they can see this person is multi-talented. You're an expertise in whatever you're doing, and you really enjoy what you're doing. This is making someone really angry. Maybe someone who's married to somebody, or maybe someone who promised someone something. They see that you're out of the matrix, you're finding out about the matrix, and you're able to kind of change your profession to how it works out best for you. But why are 4 people worried about one person's career here? Because lots of masks, and I don't think this is a mask in a different way. I just think you can go into lots of different ideas or something. I'm feeling like this person, if you see they got loads of different expressions, they're trying to work out how you can go into so many. I don't know if this is something to do with that matrix. How you can go into so many different careers. 4 people are studying you. Like, how has this person got so many different talents? They need someone to help them. Someone's on their deathbed. A friend who's going to be put in prison. Oh. Or a family. No, you didn't. Someone said someone was dead. Either someone said someone was dead, had no friendships, and they are confined to a family. Or this could be read as someone needs help because they're on their deathbed of something they did with their friends. This might actually make them go to prison and their family. What a strange reading. You got a schedule, you got time to do this in, or someone's got to catch something in a certain amount of time, but they can't because this person has too many different things. Maybe someone's going to say about your nightmares. They've got someone's got a schedule to bring you nightmares, reactive abuse. Someone's got time to make you scared again. Yeah. Someone's not listening to this collaboration. Someone's not going to try and make someone scared. They don't want to join in. They don't want to. They don't. In fact, I think people want to come to this person's aid. They actually want to help this person. And this flicked out, this grey-haired man. So maybe this is the person that wants to help somebody out. But there is a team of people trying to collaborate and I don't know what you're working out. But they have a schedule to get this all done together. This is a team of people, but there's somebody in the team that's like, I'm not listening to anything that you say. I think what you're saying is a bunch of lies. Or you're not going the right way. You're not understanding. This person has got lots of different talents. This person has got lots of different faces. They're imaginative. This person's imaginative. This person might even have ADHD, because like when you have ADHD, you can't really stick to one thing. It's really hard. Sometimes you do have a repetition of doing things, but if you have ADHD, you'll understand you might go to do something and then your brain just wants to do something completely opposite. And that is why this person looks like they have loads of faces. They just have a really good imagination. ADHD. They really do. They can change. They're not just one thing. And how it takes you a whole team of people to try and figure out one person. Ugh. You need to employ someone that's really good at their job, that you only need one person, not so many to do one person's job. You live and you learn. They live and they learn. Maybe they accuse someone of doing something that they weren't doing, and now they're learning that this person is just very imaginative, and they're just like, that's fine, you've done something. We live and we learn. We learn from our mistakes. Just don't make that mistake again. is doing so much goodness. They're doing so much. Yeah, someone's energy is, maybe someone is saying someone is ill when someone is actually just living in their faith. Yeah, someone is lying and saying someone is ill with a disease. Say it says disease. Disease, weakness and fragility. That's what somebody said you are. But you're really not. You have faith. And even if you were ill, you had faith in something that would make you feel better at the end of it. Maybe these people were being very imaginative how they were speaking about you. Maybe this was the imaginative thing, telling people you were ill, when really you were just finding your faith in something new. See, if you see on that picture, she's taken off her shoes. She's got respect for whoever she's praising. You could be Muslim, Buddhist. Someone is stressed because someone is reading about them, how they daydream and how they've got so much pride. This is this team, isn't it? It's a team of people collaborating, but they're just stressed because you keep reading what they're dreaming of. You're basically reading something about somebody that's got a lot of pride, who's got very good imagination, but they're dreaming of different things than you're dreaming of. Yeah. What is this? Daydreaming, sleep dreaming. Someone's stressed that you sleep well at night. But this person's got too much pride to tell the truth. They're really stressed. Because you're imaginative. Because you're a blessing. I really do believe this person felt like you needed help and that, like, you were ill. I don't know if I should run other cards. Let's do one more on this one, guys. Ooh. Right, so I'm just going to read what I... This person might have got a new car. And you were just gardening, doing your own thing, but someone did rituals. Maybe put some garden magic. They didn't want you to get married. They didn't want you to communicate, like indulge, you know, have fun with your friends. They were planning, they're chess players, they're planning that you don't start the game, you don't start the race. They're okay with that. They don't want, yeah. Why is this upside down, blind? You can see. You're not scared. You're not in a trap. You're actually very calm. There's no losses. You've lost everything. They've made you lose everything you could ever lose, so there's nothing else to take. There's no disturbances because they've taken everything. They can't stop you. You're in self-love. That's all you're doing is self-love, self-care. These people are going to have to compromise, aren't they? They are. Why are you going to compromise? Because one of you has already said back here, you're not joining in. Where is that man who's not joining in? Him. He's not joining in. So, and you see there's 3 left. Gee whiz crikey. There is 3 left in this picture. Yeah, these are the 3 left. This grey-haired man has decided not to do anything against you, but the lady is going to try, right? This lady might, okay? This grey-haired lady might. And there was one other person back here. Oh, it's the women and the dark-haired women. So the man has given up and all these women are still going to keep going. They don't want to stop. You need to work on yourself as a woman, and you need to work out why you need to join in a group to take one person down. You need to really think deep inside your soul why you as a woman, just one of you, can't take one person down. Why do you need 4 people to try and come up with a plan to schedule someone's death? You 3 women are going to be going to prison. All 3 of you are going to go to prison. And this man has probably already grassed you up. Yeah. But don't worry, guys. You live and you learn not to come after people in groups.